Do you have a knife on you? We can go out there and look and see if you threw it down out there. Might have. Who knows? So, welcome back to the homestead. I'm videoing. We got some things we gotta take care of. Wanted to bring you along because, as you know, new homestead, raw land kind of thing. No gardens, no structures, except for that. But we've got some things that are changing pretty rapidly we have to stay on top of. So, let me sit you guys down. So, while Steven is over there looking for our T-post driver, I'll fill you in on what we're doing. I've got some flags here. We are fixing to have to mark off our chicken run. We brought our chicken coop that we built with us, and that wind is so bad. It's windy today. We've got to get our chicken run set up. Let's move. Okay, maybe be a little bit better over here. It's windy. Okay, so we've debated the last few weeks on where the chicken coop is going to be situated with our run. And now it's time. Have you looked in there?
No, I'm
okay.
still looking.
Sorry. Now it's time we've actually got to get it set up. We've got maybe until tomorrow to go ahead and get it set up. So as of probably 15 minutes ago, I think we've decided where we're going to put it. So we're out here to measure. We've got our flags. We're going to mark it off, and then we're going to have a couple of extra hands this afternoon to help us get the chain link fence up. So excuse all of the clothes. It was 70 yesterday, and now it is 34. So it's crazy. But we got the chain link fence rolled out. We measured it. This keeps flapping and hitting the camera. Okay, so we've got the chain link measured, and we ended up having 55 feet of chain link fence, which comes to about a 10 by 15 run with a 3-foot gate. You see right there propped up by the tree. So we're going to mark off tentatively the area we're going to put it in. Now, we debated on putting it behind the house, but there's two trees, the two big trees right behind the house, where we are getting propane installed or reconnected. It's already installed from the previous owner. We're getting the propane put back at the house, and then there's a power line that runs from our transformer that you've seen where we got the shed hooked up over to the neighbor's house, and because it comes off the street and then runs over there to them after it connects our house. We've got to cut those trees down because they've gotten so big and so massive. We're going to cut them down about halfway, let them regrow. All of that's coming later, but thinking ahead on where we're putting the chickens, we didn't want the chickens to be in the way of getting the trees trimmed because protecting our house is more important. So what we've decided is, of course, the garden is going on the back side of the property here that's open. And where the garden is going, it backs up to this tree line. And we're actually putting the grill zebo up. You'll see this later. But the grill zebo is going right there. You see the railroad ties that's being put down. We're in the middle of getting that set up as well. So the grill zebo is going back here. That's going to be storage. And then the garden is going right here in this big open area. So as of, like I said, 15 minutes ago, we decided to not put the chickens underneath the trees behind the house, but to put them over here in the garden. I know a lot of you watch and hear about, you know, the whole permaculture thing and the zones and all of that. And I kind of wanted to keep the chickens close to the garden, but didn't exactly know where. So I told Steven, I was like, well, why don't we put the chickens in the garden area and build a garden around the chickens? So that's what we're tentatively going to do until we figure that out. But the coop is sitting right here, and it's almost in the exact spot we need it to be. So yeah, the chicken coop is kind of where I want it to go. So we'll just see how this goes. We're going to take our flags, we're going to get it measured out, and we'll let you guys watch.